Sawadee Kap. Welcome to Break Time with Monte. Today's story, Thai Lady to Go into Space. At age 23, satellite control team leader and KMITL graduate Parada Tekavajit won global competition to ride into space for 6 minutes. A Thai woman will spend 6 minutes in space next year after winning a ride in a Lynx Mark II suborbital spacecraft. Parada Tekavajit, a satellite control team leader of the Geoinformatics and Space Technology Development Agency, is one of 23 chosen from across the world who will be taken up into the edges of outer space for the experience of a lifetime. A ride in the Lynx Mark II would normally set one back about 3.2 million or 104 million baht, including medical screening and G-force training. Ms. Parada, however, was one of 23 winners of a global competition sponsored by Axe deodorant, which will send people into space free. Miss Parada said she had to pass a tough 1-year test to qualify, including physical, mental, and writing tests. I am so happy my efforts have helped me attain success. More than that, I can inspire others to follow their dreams and go into space, she told journalists at the Faculty of Engineering, King Mongkut's Institute of Technology, La Krabang, where she is a former student. Miss Parada started on her journey into space when she won a television program, Fanpante Apollo 2013. True fan of Apollo 2013. Later, she was trained by Air Force officers at Bangkok's Don Mueang and Nakhon Pathom's Kampensang Air Force bases, where she learned basic piloting skills. She attended a 7-day camp in California last year, which introduced her to basic astronaut skills, including how to stay in zero-gravity conditions and supersonic aircraft, which is similar to the experience in space. Among the 107 participants from the camp, she was eventually selected for the space ride. Another 22 candidates were also chosen from countries including Japan, China, India, Vietnam, Indonesia, the Philippines. About 500,000 candidates from 62 countries applied. What I am expecting to see is the whole planet from space. There are only 500 people who have gone into space. Some people say it is God's view. It will be the biggest moment in my life, she said. The flight will take off from California next year. The Lynx Mark II suborbital spacecraft travels at a speed of 3,552 kilometers per hour and will send her into the ionosphere around 103 kilometers from the ground in just 3.5 minutes. The aircraft is 9 meters long, with room for just a passenger and a pilot. However, Ms. Parada will have to wear a spacesuit and can float inside the aircraft. The plane cuts its engines for 6 minutes to allow passengers to appreciate the experience of zero gravity. On the return trip, the engine needs to increase its power to break through the Earth's atmosphere and return safely. The total trip takes about 1 hour. The Lynx website says the aircraft can make 4 trips into space a day, with a turnaround time of 2 hours. Ms. Parada said she is thinking of taking a symbol of Thailand with her, adding researchers are welcome to suggest some small experiment for her to perform while in space. Meanwhile, Sukatavi Suwansawat, Dean of the Faculty of Engineering at KMITL, said Ms. Parada's success was a great inspiration to the younger generation and should help put an end to the belief that space is too remote an objective for Thais. It would also encourage students to pay more attention to space science. Now, today's vocabulary. Aircraft, aircraft. Apply, apply. Appreciated, appreciated. Astronaut, astronaut. Atmosphere, atmosphere. Attain, attain. Attend, attend. Base, base. Basic, basic. Belief, belief. Camp, camp. Candidate, candidate. Competition, competition. Condition, condition. Cut engine, cut engine. Edge, edge. Effort, effort. Encourage, encourage. Engineer, engineer. Engineering, engineering. Eventually, eventually. Experience, experience. Experiment, experiment. Faculty, faculty. Flight, flight. Float, float. Former, former. G-force, G-force. Generation, generation. Global, global. Gravity, gravity. Gravity, gravity. Also, gravitational, gravitational. Inspiration, inspiration. Inspire, inspire. Journalist, journalist. Journey, journey, medical, medical, mental, mental, moment, moment, objective, objective, participant, participant, passenger, passenger, pay attention, pay attention, perform a duty, perform a duty, physical, physical, pilot, pilot, planet, planet, qualify, qualify, remote, remote, researcher, researcher, satellite, satellite, screening, screening, select, select, similar, similar, skill, skill, space suit, space suit, spacecraft, spacecraft, sponsor, sponsor, sub, sub, symbol, symbol, trained, trained, training, training, turnaround time, turnaround time, younger generation, younger generation. That's today's story and vocabulary. Have a great day. I'll see you next time on Break Time with Monte.